Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for FC25 Rebuild with Manchester City. We're into Season 3 now, aren't we? And this is the way today's episode is going to go. We're going to have a game against United away to start the episode in a Manchester derby. Then it's at home to Ajax in the Champions League to kick off that competition. Then at home to Arsenal. Big games in the opening few episodes, because then we've got Forest at home in the Cup, Bayern at home in the Champions League, and Chelsea away in the Champions League as well. But before we start things, it is transfer deadline day. We're not expecting any movement with Manchester City, but we might see some big moves going through around the world of football. Well, latest and biggest deal so far deadline date. Carvalho joining Girona for €43 million. Fernandes moving to Chelsea from Napoli for €37.5 million. And Luis Guilherme is left West Ham United to join Leipzig for just under €36 million. Also, new big deals going through on deadline day. Alejandro Grimaldo moves from Leverkusen to West Ham United for €65.5 million. Harry Kane has left the Bundesliga. He's back in the Premier League with Brighton. Wow, €94 million spent from Brighton. They've changed their transfer policy completely. That's another older player. And Aurelien Tchouameni, the 26-year-old holding midfielder from Real Madrid, like Camavinga, leaves the club. He moves for €160 million to Liverpool. It's a player they've wanted for a long time. Well, 1 hour remains on deadline day. The top deals aren't going to be beaten. The transfer window for this summer closes. That is it. We've got our squad. We've got our City side for this season. Onto the action now for the first game of today's episode. It's the Manchester derby, and this is the side we're going to go with. Up top starts HAALAND. It's Marmoush, Simons, Bob and Savinho, the four in support. In the middle starts Rodri, the back four of Camavinga, Joško Vardiol, Abu Kadir Kusanov, and also Andrea Cambiasso. In goal starts, of course, Diogo Costa. On the bench, you've got Oskarsson, Doku, Foden is back, Ederson, Wharton, Nico, Lewis, and Ruben Diaz and Milinkovic-Savic to make up that team. Strong side, options on the bench, options in the team as well to change things tactically if we need to. This should be a good performance from Manchester City, I hope. So Derby Day live from Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim looks across to his Man United side to try and start this season much better and have a better year than we saw from them down in, I think they finished 11th last season. They haven't improved much at all, United, and they come up against a big test in the champions and their rivals, Manchester City. So Derby Day is upon us. Manchester City versus United. Away we go to Old Trafford to face Ruben Amorim's side. Out with the two teams, captained by Rodri, and I think, of course, Bruno Fernandes. It is Bruno Fernandes who is the captain. United have made changes over the years, haven't they? They've definitely invested in the side that Ruben Amorim has started to build, but I don't think yet they're at the level they want to be. I mean, still teetering down near the bottom of the table, despite some quite big signs, really, the likes of Bakayoko in there. They've also brought in, Alejandro Balde from Barcelona, Bulker, a new goalkeeper. It's not worked out for Man United. Let's see how they officially line up today for this derby against our team. Well, there's the handshake between the two sides, and this is the Man United starting 11. So they go with Ruben Amorim's usual formation of 5-2-3. Fullbacks, wing-backs, whatever you want to call them. Bulker starts in goal. Mazwari in the back line there. It's a strong side, I think, for them. The strongest they probably can put out there. On the bench, Alexander Mitrovic, Dorgu, and some other pretty key players. And we hope to continue that. We've not conceded a goal yet in the Premier League, in the games we have played. We've looked more solid defensively than ever before, which has been very impressive. And that's a lovely pass by Kusanov. And Xavi through to HAALAND here. And HAALAND against De Ligt. And across towards Marmoush here. And Omar Marmoush open to scoring for City, 1-0 in the derby. What a start. What a hit. And Omar Marmoush is absolutely on fire at the moment in this City side. And he's done it again here. City started the derby fantastically well. And it's a little back heel from HAALAND to Marmoush. One touch, bang, out of his feet from the edge of the box. What a strike. Well, he's outscoring HAALAND at the start of the season. Performance like this, you expect so. What a hit this is from Omar Marmoush. Makes no mistake. Top corner strike from Marmoush. It's absolutely brilliant. And City lead by 1-0. What a hit from Marmoush, who makes that, what, five goals now to start the season. And he scores in 5 minutes here at Old Trafford. But he's in there for Phil Foden, who's got injured in pre-season. And he's quite struggling again, maybe, a little bit. Savinho. Xavi. Cambiasso. Oscar Bob runs inside. Need support on either side of him. Cambiasso through towards Xavi. Simons onto HAALAND here. Erling Haaland. Bulker makes the save. Behind for a corner. Really good play by City. Camavinga. Look at that space towards Simons, who's just sitting in behind the back line there. Xavi. Oh, pulled down from behind by Garnacho. And it's going to be a yellow card for the Argentinian. No intention to play the ball there. I mean, just completely rips down Xavi Simons there. Camavinga, Marmoush. Eduardo Camavinga. Rodri. Xavi. Cambiasso. And towards Oscar Bob. Up behind towards Cambiasso. Pulled it back towards Xavi Simons and a save by Bulka. Rodri. Xavi. Marmoush. Savinho. Pulled it back here. It's Erling Haaland on the volley. It's 2-0 City. It's fantastic football. And it's an absolutely perfect strike from Erling Haaland. Both goals today coming from the edge of the box. The Poznan's already going at Old Trafford. City have started the season unbelievably well. What a bit of play this is. Savinho pulls it back. Haaland, one touch here. On the edge of the box. What a strike that is with his weaker right foot. Cuts across it. Bottom corner. 2-0 City. An absolutely top-class performance so far. Absolutely amazing performance from City. Back out towards Cambiasso again. Back to Costa. Kusanov and City play out brilliantly. Camavinga. Savinho. Camavinga. In towards Xavi Simons. Xavi in towards Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob threads it to Haaland here. Onside. Erling Haaland for 3. It's 3-0 Manchester City. We are running right here, and we've been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, this City side. Honestly, so good. I can't believe how good we actually are. This formation tactic's working amazingly well. Such good football. And we make it 3-0 at Old Trafford at half-time. We've dominated the game completely. Oscar Bob gets an assist for himself, a goal for Erling Haaland. But really, really impressed by this Man City team. I just can't believe how good we're playing. So controlled, so solid. Everything has been so impressive. Second half underway here at Old Trafford. City 3, Man United 0. We've absolutely destroyed this United side. And we've been amazing. Ball in behind here, Kusanov reads it. Cambiasso. Back to Costa, but United here. Oh, Kusanov. Chance for Xerxes. The first goal this season conceded. And it comes from a mistake by Aboukadir Kusanov. Well, we gifted a goal away there. Didn't need to. Xerxes scores. United back in it at the start of the second half. That's a bad mistake by Kusanov. Good goal by United, really. Luke Shaw, after a perfect first half from us, Shaw. On to Xerxes. Kusanov is there. Xerxes hits it. The save by Costa behind for a corner. City with a bit of a shaky start after a perfect first half. On to Rodri. Towards Erling Haaland here. Back on to Marmoush. Xavi Simons. Flicks over top here to Marmoush. Can't find him. Marmoush plays it back and behind to Savinho here. Savinho back to Haaland. United get it away. Haaland back out. Rodri hits one here. And it's over the bar by Rodri. Looking for a bit of support. Comes in Xavi Simons here. Ederson. Ah, bad poke through to Phil Foden there. That's the control that he should be giving us a bit better. Kusanov against Mitrovic. He spun him. Oh dear. Mitrovic. Mitrovic puts it wide the post. What a chance. It should be 3-2. Camavinga in there. Chance here for Bruno Fernandes. Blocked by our player. Straight back to Mitrovic, who makes it 3-2. Well, this second half has made Man United look a lot better than they actually are. A shot that's blocked deflects straight into the path of Alexander Mitrovic, who puts it in the top corner one-on-one with Costa. And United have got goals from very, very lucky situations. One a big mistake by Kusanov. And that second one there comes from... Oh, do not throw this away, City. Mitrovic. Good save. Get it away. Don't drop 3 points with mistakes like that. Sloppy second half. Cambiasso gives it away. Full time, we beat United in the derby. That first half was an absolutely perfect performance. Second half, we dropped off massively. And then you get hold of this side and say, listen, we need to keep those standards up for 90 minutes. But at the end, it's 3 points. Old Trafford will take that, of course. This side for Ajax today, we do rotate things quite a little bit. And it does mean that other players do come in. So Costa starts in goal. It's Cambiasso. Diaz comes in as captain alongside Vardiel and Nico Riley in as well in that back line. Nico comes in for Rodri in the midfield with Doku on the right and Foden on the left. And it's Marmoush and Simons supporting Erling Haaland up top. Wharton still on the bench with Ederson, Savinho and also Oskarsson, also Rodri, Lewis, Camavinga and Vita Heiss, as well as Milinkovic-Savic. To kick off to this season's Champions League campaign, we face Dutch champions Ajax at home. in what is a historic game, I suppose, playing against one of Johan Cruyff's team for Pep Guardiola. One thing that is certain, though, for the City side is we want to do better in this year's Champions League campaign. We got to the semi-final last year, we're beaten heavily by Bayern. This year, we want to go all the way to the final and hopefully go on and win it. That is the aim this season. We want to be more successful in Europe, and I think we can do with the way we started this season, as long as we avoid making those silly mistakes. Let's see how the Dutch side do line up to take on Pep Guardiola's Manchester City today. So there's the Manchester City side ready to kick off our Champions League campaign for the season, and he shows the faith Pep Guardiola's in Nico O'Reilly, because he does start again today, this time in our first Champions League game. This is the Ajax side with, I think, some known players in there. Certainly former Villa man Bertrand Traore, Medic is in there. Florian Balogun plays for them, Kenneth Taylor. Who else in this side? It will show us the official starting 11 for Ajax. Captained by David Klaassen. One of Sosa on the bench, but it's got Balogun there as well up top. Medic, Rossa, Vindal in the back line. Klaassen, Taylor in there as well. Yes, a lot of key players, a lot of attacking players. I mean, we don't think we're going to get beat by these today, but you don't know. Xavi. Wait for that run from Doku. Haaland, Doku. Doku inside. Jeremy Doku. Mamouche. Back through to Doku here. It's Jeremy Doku! 1-0 City. Doku off the right, causing trouble. Cutting inside. And going across the goalkeeper with that right foot to get his first goal. Hopefully he can have a better season, Doku. I thought he was very hit and miss last year. You don't know what Doku you're going to get. Today, I'm hoping on the right, so we see the Doku that we know he can be. Doku little 1-2 with Mamouche here, whose numbers are ridiculous at the start of this season. And that is a ridiculous finish by Jeremy Doku with the power. And he goes right into the top corner. Doesn't even try and place it, Doku. We know Foden in these creative areas what he can do. Xavi. Back through to Foden here. Foden over the keeper! Oh, just over the bar. I think he's offside anyway. Doku long to Haaland. Oh, I just couldn't hold it up really early. Tried to. Lumped away by Ajax. Vardiel nice and aggressive, and he's always going to win the battles, Vardiel, physically. Always going to win those battles. To Mamouche. Foden. Right to Nico. Nico drives forward again here. Mamouche. Mamouche. Brilliant feet by Mamouche. Back to Haaland. Erling Haaland. 2-0 City. Omar Mamouche is, I think, our best player. Absolutely unbelievable footwork there. The defender there, he can't do anything. Mamouche takes him one way and the other, pulls it back to Haaland. Another finish on his right foot to make it 2-0, but the footwork from Mamouche is truly spectacular there. Completely destroys the defender. Sets up Erling Haaland for a goal for himself. 2-0 City. And that Omar Mamouche is turning into... He's undroppable. Xavi finds Mamouche in a good pocket of space. Foden makes the run. And Foden towards Xavi Simons, who flicks it into the box here. And Xavi Simons, ah! Well, double change at half time for Manchester City. Haaland, Mamouche are off. With 2-0 up, and Pep Guardiola's confident. Changes at Oskarsson, who makes his Champions League debut for City. And also coming on is Adam Wharton in the midfield. A double change for City. Blocked there by Diaz. Costa comes out! Oh, and it's in. What a crap goal to concede. Forced through Costa, and Ajax score. We're confident 2-0 up. We've made the changes. Again, like the United game, we concede early through the legs of Costa. Vardiel can't get there in time. And Ajax pull them back at 2-1. And could this turn into a game we weren't expecting? Bringing the likes of Wharton on. Onto O'Reilly. Oh, O'Reilly, the terrible pass to Phil Foden. Counters on here, and they come the other way. Here's Florian Balogun. Wants to pass it. What a ball in behind here. Costa comes for it, saves it. Vardiel heads it away. Onto Xavi. Doku. In behind to Cambiasso here. Cambiasso in. Nico O'Reilly's waiting for the header. Nico Gonzalez waiting for the header, and he heads it wide. Here's Balogun. Nico driving to the midfield, trying to do everything he can to help his team out defensively to win that ball back, but he's less space against City, and here's Balogun. Vardiel and Diaz have lost the man, and Florian Balogun makes it 2-2. I made changes too early, bro. You know, the likes of Wharton in maybe, but the defence there, Ruben Diaz, he stood off his man and he lost him. And it's 2-2. We've thrown away a 2-goal lead here in the second half, City. Nico. Back wide to Cambiasso. Phil Foden. Foden through to Cambiasso here. Pulls it back. Nico! Oh, what a block by the defender there to stop Nico's strike. Corner ball, Cambiasso to take it. Wharton. The ball out towards Cambiasso. And towards Xavi. Oh, ball through to Ori Oskarsson here by Xavi Simons. Oskarsson on his Champions League debut. Oskarsson off the bench to score. Well, he's the backup to Erling Haaland now. And Ori Oskarsson scores a really important goal there. Could get us 3 points in the Champions League. I'm not happy with how many goals we conceded in today's episode. But a good bit of play through to Oskarsson. Just keeps going here. And he catches it really well across the goalkeeper. His first goal for Manchester City. And he puts him from the Champions League, Ori Oskarsson. On to Phil Foden. Over top here. Cambiasso! Cambiasso! What a save! What a ball by Phil Foden. What a run by Cambiasso. Referee, the 2 minutes have been played now. Cambiasso out of position. They've played it back out. Referee continues to play on here. Chance of Balogun. Costa comes for it. Great save. Referee continues to play on here. Cross comes in. Header! He's offside anyway, I think. I don't know what's gone on there. They've got it in the back of the net. But the full-time whistle goes. City 3, Ajax 2. We scraped to a victory there. 2-3-2 wins. Both seem to go the same way. Amazing first half. Drop off the second half. Got to get that out of our system now and early. Because we can't keep doing that. Ori Oskarsson, he is the hero. He is the goal scorer that wins the game. The final game of today's episode is a top of the table clash. It's first versus second. It's Man City versus Arsenal. Well, the team does sort of pick itself today. I've gone with what I expected to go with, barring maybe 2 changes. So Costa starts and goes. It's Cambiasso, Kusanov, Vardiel and Camavinga the back 4. Oscar, Bob, Rodri, Savinho, Marmoush and Edison in that midfield. So Bob instead of Foden. I still think with Bob's performances he deserves to start. Edison comes as a more defensive option than Simons, despite Xavi having some really good games. Of course, Erling Haaland's up top. No Docker on the bench today. He's rested. He's a little bit tired. So it's Oskarsson, Foden, Xavi, Wharton, Nico, Lewis, also Heiss, Diaz and Milinkovic-Savic. So Etihad Stadium, Manchester City versus Arsenal. This is the first real big clash of the season between two sides right at the top of that table. City sitting first, Arsenal in second. Are they the side to beat in the title race once again? Well, last year we sort of had a bit of an easy run to the final, I think, title race. It was tight until the last 5, maybe 10 games to go. Chelsea and Arsenal dropped off. City pulled away and we went on to get the title back in Manchester. Things might be different this season. I don't know if Liverpool are going into the title race. I don't personally see it. I think it will be us, Chelsea and Arsenal once again. And I expect Pep Guardiola's Manchester City to be the side to come out on top, to win back-to-back titles. Again, this side being the incredibly successful side we can be. Let's see how Arsenal do line up. They have made some big moves in the transfer market. So this is Mikel Arteta's newly rebuilt title challenging Arsenal side. David Raya starts in goal. It is Tomiyasu, Upamecano, Gabriel and Nuno Tavares the back 4. Odegaard, Rice and Merino in midfield 3. It's Havertz, Martinelli and Saka the front 3. The likes of Virgil van Dijk and Giorgio Scalvini on the bench. To Camavinga. Marmoush, City targeting this side of the field at the moment. Onto Haaland here, just to flick it on Erling Haaland. Rodri against Odegaard. Rodri gets there, it's to Saka by mistake. And that's an Arsenal counter thanks to Rodri. And here's Bukayo Saka. And Vardiel with him. Cross is pulled back here to Havertz on the volley and he drags it wide here. Rodri. Whew. Good feet by Rodri. Under a lot of pressure. Edison. Cambiasso. In towards Oscar Bob. Into Edison. Oh, Edison, that is part of his game, which has been an issue throughout the years. And a ball behind here to Saka. And Bukayo Saka's in. Costa makes the save. And Martinelli doesn't shoot. He's offside. Cassano went flying to block it. But he's offside, Gabriel Martinelli. Which is lucky for us. Into Haaland. Bob. Edison. Bob. Didn't go early, did he? No, he didn't. Bob, good feet. Bob. Good feet from Bob. Oscar Bob! And a big save from Raya. And Eno. Havertz. Havertz here. Trying to get a ball through to Martinelli. Good save. And good save into Camavinga's path as well. Which is important. Marino here driving at us. Can't be arsed, so it's too easy. Martinelli. Martinelli's there. Can't be arsed as well in the end to read it. Costa gets it away to Oscar Bob. On towards Edison here. Bob continues his run. Edison. That drive was great. Bob. Through to Haaland. Haaland. Haaland here! Oh, what a goal from Erling Haaland. 1-0 Manchester City against Arsenal. Oscar Bob with another assist. What a bit of play. Bob finds the pass perfectly there into the path of Erling Haaland. The way he plays it inside him, just allow him to take that touch, and then what a strike, by the way. Lifting it into the top corner past David Raya. Look at this for a goal. But the pass from Bob is perfection. Absolute perfection. Haaland gets another for the season. City 1, Arsenal 0. And I think we've performed well. They've had a few counter-attacking opportunities. They've had a few opportunities, as they would do. And he can't beat him. No Doku on the bench today to come on and be a different option at left-hand side. Bob could go out there. Phil Foden could go another way. Ødegaard. Saka. Onside to the referee. Saka. Costa comes. Costa claims. Second half underway here. We are in the lead, but we do know this could go another way. We've been poor in second half so far. We've started second half to really poor. Vardy on Saka's lost the challenge here. Martinelli across to Havertz. What a save by Costa, but we start in second half really poorly at the moment. City pulling Arsenal apart here, but can't find that final breakthrough. Bob, again. Bob. On to Haaland. Mamouche on the strike. Good save by Raya. Nearly find that way through City. Tomiyasu off for Calafiori. Interesting. Kusanov pings it in towards Savinho. And here's Eduardo Camavinga. On towards Omar Mamouche. And Mamouche in behind to Camavinga here. And he pulls it back to Haaland here. Strike blocked away again by Arsenal. And they counter again. And Savinho's in there and Saka just gets the head of him. And here's Tavares. City getting bodies back. And Ødegaard slides one through and Costa comes flying out. When you've got Rodri doing that, you can be a little bit more calm. Mamouche. Through to Savinho. What a ball. Savinho. Haaland. Haaland this time! What a save by Raya. Having a forced long here. Mamouche down to Savinho. Well played. Savinho. Against Calafiori. Could have beat him there. Added a minute is one. Do we keep in that ball, really? Ball through to Saka. Camavinga's there. Back to Costa. Well played. Costa long to Erling Haaland. The full-time whistle goals. It's a spectacular goal from Erling Haaland. A solid base which we built upon. And a clean sheet which gets City all 3 points in a 1-0 win over Arsenal at home. We end the episode in successful fashion with 3 wins from 3. And defensively nice and solid against that game against Arsenal. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please consider joining the WeSCity Members Club to see these extended episodes and early. And we'll see you guys next time.